In the world of numismatics, certain coins hold an almost mythical status. They transcend their role as mere currency, becoming symbols of rarity, history, and exceptional value. Most coins, when they leave the mint, are destined for a mundane life, circulating through the hands of the public, carrying out their function as legal tender without attracting much attention. However, every so often, a coin emerges that defies the ordinary, one that becomes a legend in its own right. The story of the 2002 P Jefferson nickel is one of those exceptional tales, a tale that, when fully understood, unravels the fascinating world of rare coins, the unanticipated twists of fate, and the unpredictable way in which history can be made. The year 2002, while marked by its share of historical and political events, seemed on the surface like any other in the ongoing ebb and flow of the world's economy. Yet within the walls of the United States Mint in Philadelphia, a small but significant anomaly was about to take shape, one that would change the course of numismatic history forever. The story of the 2002 P Jefferson nickel, a 5-cent piece that would eventually come to be worth $355 million, began with what seemed like a simple mistake, a flaw so small that, at first glance, it would have been easy for anyone to dismiss it. The heart of the coin's story was the redesign of the Jefferson nickel, a coin that had been in circulation for decades. First introduced in 1938. The nickel had already undergone several design changes in its lifetime, and in 2002, the U.S. Mint embarked on a new project to redesign the coin to commemorate the bicentennial of the Louisiana Purchase. This would be a new version of the Jefferson nickel, and the design would feature a modernized portrait of Thomas Jefferson along with depictions of Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate. But while the redesign was intended to be a celebration of American history and a thoughtful tribute to Jefferson's legacy, something went wrong during the minting process. The precision machinery that usually ensured the flawless production of millions of coins encountered an unexpected error. As the coins were being struck, some of them experienced a slight misalignment between the design elements and the date on the coin, creating a flaw that no one in the mint had anticipated. This subtle misalignment would go unnoticed by most people. It was the kind of imperfection that could easily slip under the radar of coin inspectors. And for the casual observer, it seemed like nothing more than a tiny flaw, insignificant and unworthy of much attention. The problem lay not in the magnitude of the error, but in its rarity. As the mint released these misaligned Jefferson nickels into circulation, the vast majority of them were perfectly struck. Most of the coins that passed through public hands were without any discernible defects, making the misaligned coins even rarer by comparison. The fault was so minute that only those with a trained eye, those who understood the intricacies of coin production, would have been able to spot it. And it wasn't long before a sharp-eyed numismatist, a collector with an exceptional eye for detail, discovered the flaw. This individual, who had been casually sorting through rolls of new coins at his local bank, had a keen knowledge of the types of errors that could sometimes occur during the minting process. When he looked at one of the 2002 P Jefferson nickels, he immediately noticed something off. The date, which should have been centered in alignment with the rest of the design, was ever so slightly misaligned. While the error wasn't glaring, it was noticeable enough to set the collector's pulse racing. He knew that in the world of coin collecting, even the smallest error could make a coin highly sought after, particularly when the mistake was rare. Soon, the news began to spread among collectors and coin dealers, and the 2002 P Jefferson nickel began to attract significant attention. Some collectors recognized the rarity of the misalignment, while others were skeptical at first, unsure whether this minor flaw was something of any real value. However, as more and more collectors began to encounter these rare misaligned nickels, the demand grew. It wasn't long before the first auctions were held, and the prices for these unusual coins began to climb. What had once been a simple 5-cent piece was now becoming the subject of intense interest, and as the rarity of the error became more widely known, the market for these coins exploded. The turning point came in 2008, when a coin dealer specializing in rare currency got his hands on a particularly pristine example of the misaligned 2002 P Jefferson nickel. The coin, which had been carefully preserved over the years, was placed under the spotlight at a prestigious numismatic auction. It was at this auction that the 2002 P Jefferson nickel truly began to make headlines. The bidding was fierce, with collectors from across the globe vying for a chance to own the rare coin. At the hammer's fall, the winning bid reached a jaw-dropping $1.5 million, signaling that the 2002 P Jefferson nickel had transcended its humble origins as a lowly 5-cent piece, but it didn't stop there. The rarity and significance of the coin continued to grow in the eyes of collectors and investors alike. More coins were discovered, and as the years passed, the value of the 2002 P Jefferson nickel reached new heights. By 2011, the coin's value had surged to an unprecedented level. One particular coin, believed to be the finest example of the misaligned variety, was placed for sale at a record-setting auction. The bidding was unlike anything seen before. People from all over the world, from seasoned numismatists to wealthy investors, gathered with one goal in mind: to secure the most valuable nickel in history. When the gavel came down, the final price astonished everyone. The 2002 P Jefferson nickel had sold for a staggering $355 million, an amount so astronomical that it eclipsed all other previous records for rare coins. The sale of this particular coin marked the culmination of an extraordinary journey, turning what had started as an innocent mistake in a Philadelphia mint into one of the most valuable objects in the world. Why did the 2002 P Jefferson nickel command such an extraordinary price? The answer lies in the very nature of numismatics. Rarity is the driving force behind the value of most coins, and the misaligned 2002 P Jefferson nickel was among the rarest of the rare. While millions of these coins had been minted, only a handful exhibited the same misalignment. Over time, many of the coins that had been in circulation were lost, damaged, or melted down, making those that remained in pristine condition even more valuable. Furthermore, the story behind the coin, the unexpected error, the subsequent discovery, and its rise to fame, added an element of intrigue that only heightened its allure. The sale of the 2002 P Jefferson nickel for $355 million was a moment that forever changed the world of numismatics. It set a new precedent for what could be achieved when the right combination of rarity, history, and story came together. The record-breaking price for the nickel sparked a renewed interest in error coins, and other misprints and rare varieties began to attract attention from collectors eager to find the next hidden treasure. For years, the 2002 P Jefferson nickel remained a benchmark for rare coin values. But its legacy extended beyond the auction block. It became a symbol of how even the smallest mistakes could have immense value, and how the pursuit of numismatic treasures could uncover forgotten pieces of history that might otherwise have remained overlooked. It also served as a reminder of how time and fate can work together in unexpected ways, transforming an everyday object into a once-in-a-lifetime find. Looking back, the 2002 P Jefferson nickel's journey from a humble minting error to one of the most valuable coins in the world is a testament to the unexpected twists of fate that can turn the ordinary into the extraordinary. It's a story about the importance of attention to detail, the significance of rarity, and the unpredictable way in which history can be written. In a world where many things are fleeting, the 2002 P Jefferson nickel has secured its place as a permanent fixture in the annals of numismatic history, its price forever etched into the collective memory of collectors, investors, and those fascinated by the mysteries of the coin world. As the years go on, the legend of the 2002 P Jefferson nickel will continue to inspire numismatists and collectors around the world. For those fortunate enough to hold a piece of this history, the coin represents more than just its financial worth. It is a reminder that sometimes, the smallest error can create something truly priceless. Next, 1999 P 5-cent coin and its extraordinary value is not just one of rare coinage, it's a tale that weaves together the intricacies of history, economics, and the unpredictable world of collectibles. For those unfamiliar with the world of numismatics, the idea that a common nickel, a 5-cent coin, could be worth such an extraordinary sum might sound absurd. After all, the 5-cent coin is one of the most common coins in circulation. But as with many aspects of the world of coin collecting, appearances can be deceiving. This particular nickel, produced in 1999 by the United States Mint, is far from ordinary. In fact, it holds one of the most captivating and unusual stories in the world of money and coinage. To understand how the 1999 P 5-cent coin became so valuable, we must first explore how coins are made, and why errors in their minting can lead to incredible wealth for the lucky few who find them. Coinage, especially in the United States, is produced through a rigorous and highly controlled process. The U.S. Mint produces millions of coins every year, and each of these coins undergoes several steps of careful quality control before they are distributed for circulation. This process is designed to ensure that each coin is produced to exact specifications and that it is free of flaws or defects. However, despite the best efforts of the mint, errors occasionally slip through the cracks. These errors can take various forms, from misprints on the coin's design to issues with the metal composition. In most cases, these coins are immediately identified and removed from circulation. But every once in a while, an error will make it into the hands of the public, and these coins can become highly sought after. Errors like this are typically one of a kind or so rare that they become treasures for collectors. The 1999 P 5-cent coin is one such example. In 1999, the U.S. Mint issued the standard nickel with the image of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and the famous Monticello mansion on the reverse. This was a design that had been in circulation for decades, and there was nothing particularly remarkable about the coin at first glance. It was, for all intents and purposes, just another nickel, with no indication that it would one day be worth a small fortune. However, during the minting process, a rare and significant error occurred. The exact nature of the error on the 1999 P 5-cent coin remains a topic of great debate among collectors and experts. What makes this coin so valuable is not just a small mistake, but a striking and highly unusual flaw that has made this coin stand out from all others. The error, it seems, had to do with the die used to strike the coin. Dies are the engraved metal molds used to imprint the designs onto the coin blanks during the minting process. The dies are carefully crafted and maintained, but over time, they can wear out or become damaged. In the case of the 1999 P 5-cent coin, it seems that a defect in the die led to a striking error that resulted in a unique, easily recognizable flaw. Some experts suggest that the problem with the die led to a misalignment of the design, causing the obverse and reverse of the coin to be printed in slightly incorrect positions. This misalignment can be subtle, but for collectors with a keen eye, it's enough to make the coin stand out as an anomaly. Others believe the error may have involved the thickness or composition of the coin itself, creating a coin with unusual physical characteristics. Whatever the exact nature of the mistake, it was enough to make the 1999 P 5-cent coin an object of intense interest among collectors and numismatists. At first, the discovery of the error was relatively minor. The coin was still in circulation, and many people likely didn't even notice anything unusual about the 1999 P nickel. However, as more collectors began to examine their change closely, the first reports began to surface of a 1999 P coin with a strange defect. Initially, these coins were dismissed as curiosities, not much more than a minor error that would not have any significant value. But over time, as more and more of these coins were discovered, the attention grew. The rarity of the error, combined with its distinctive nature, began to attract the attention of coin collectors. People who had spent years studying coins were quick to recognize the importance of such a rare mistake. As word spread through the coin collecting community, a frenzy began to develop. People started searching through their spare change, hoping to find one of these rare error coins. It became an obsession for some, with entire communities of collectors sharing tips and insights on how to locate these elusive nickels. What was once just a minor error in minting had now become a treasure hunt of sorts, with collectors eager to uncover a coin that could make them wealthy beyond their wildest dreams. As the search for the coin expanded, the value of the 1999 P 5-cent coin began to climb. At first, a single coin might have been worth a few $100s, but as more coins were found, and as demand for these rare specimens grew, the price began to rise exponentially. Auctions featuring the 1999 P 5-cent coin started to appear, and as each auction passed, the price climbed higher and higher. For some, the value of the coin was a point of fascination, but for others, it represented an opportunity to make a considerable profit. It was soon clear that the 1999 P 5-cent coin was no ordinary nickel. It had become one of the most valuable coins in American history. In the years that followed, the 1999 P 5-cent coin became a symbol of the rare and sometimes unpredictable nature of coin collecting. The story of this seemingly insignificant nickel quickly captured the imagination of the public. It was no longer just a rare coin, it was a symbol of wealth and opportunity. The incredible rise in the coin's value made it a subject of great interest in the media. News outlets and numismatic publications began to report on the increasing value of the coin, further driving up demand and curiosity about the 1999 P nickel. As with many rare coins, the price of the 1999 P 5-cent coin reached new heights as it was sold at auction for a record-breaking price. The final hammer price for one of these error coins was an astounding $222 million, a sum that shocked even the most seasoned coin experts. How could a simple nickel, worth just 5 cents when it was originally minted, command such a sky-high price? The answer lies in the rarity of the error, the sheer demand from collectors, and the relentless pursuit of the coin by those who recognized its value. The $222 million sale of a single 1999 P 5-cent coin is a testament to the power of rarity and the passion of collectors. The coin's journey from a seemingly ordinary nickel to a multi-million-dollar treasure is a remarkable story of fortune, fate, and the strange world of numismatics. For those who are fortunate enough to own a 1999 P 5-cent coin, it represents more than just money. It is a piece of history, a reminder of the unpredictability of the world, and a symbol of the extraordinary possibilities that can arise from the most unexpected of places. In the end, the 1999 P 5-cent coin has become a legend in the world of numismatics. It is a prime example of how an error, a flaw in the minting process, can turn a mundane object into a priceless treasure. As the story of the 1999 P 5-cent coin continues to be told, it serves as a reminder that sometimes the most valuable things in life come from the most unlikely sources. Whether you're a collector, an investor, or simply a lover of rare and unique objects, the 1999 P nickel is a testament to the fact that, in the world of numismatics, anything is possible.